Yeah, I'm trying to experiment with my camera so that when I turn the camera on and I have my lighting set and it's good, that it stops adjusting the lighting when I move. I've had this camera long enough that I should know how to work it, but in all honesty, I sit down and I just turn it on and press record and then turn it off. I don't know how to work nothing on this camera, which is unacceptable, but I'm just telling the truth, shame the devil, and it's doing it again. But that's not gonna stop me. We're gonna get this content out regardless. Point blank and period. All right, let's do it. Let's do it, do it, do it. So frustrated with this lighting. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vinny McKell. Thank you so much for being here with me today in my bad lighting. Today is another, did I say that in my last video? I think I did. Today is another episode, another installation iteration in my 25 days of content series, every day for 25 days. From the 1st to the 25th of September, which is my birthday, I drop a brand new video every single day. Today is whatever number day we're on, and we are going to be talking about perfume oils that I personally think are better than the original. Highly controversial, but I don't care. This is just my experience. I just got to tell it like it is. Some of these, and I can't talk. They're not all better for the same reason. Some of them are better for different reasons, but I'll get into that. Yeah, I know I got to thank my subscribers. We're newly in the 3,000 gang over here. I don't know how we got there, but we're here and I'm grateful. So I love y'all. Y'all be holding it down. Y'all be engaging with the content, watching the ads, leaving comments, all the things that top tier subscribers do, y'all already do. So I just love y'all for it. Okay. So we're just gonna jump. Oh no, Fragrant Body Oils. I have a discount code with them. It's on the screen. Check it out. I do have a haul from them, and also some of the perfume oils that I'm going to talk about today. Some of them are from Fragrant Body Oils, so that should help you give an idea of what to look for, what to shop for. Use my code before it's too late. All right. So where do I want to start? Okay, we'll start simple. This is Victoria's Secret Love Spell. This is going to be in my final empties update video. You already know I finished this, but this is in my Project Use It Up. So this will be in my Project Use It Up video that will be posted this month. I finished this up. But I have the matching perfume oil from Victoria's Secret. That's not where that came from. The matching perfume oil from Fragrant Body Oils. And the reason that this one is better than the original is not because of the smell, okay? This smells identical to the original, okay? So that, they're neck and neck on this. They smell just alike to me. To me, smelling them side by side, I don't smell a difference. Here is where the difference comes and why this particular perfume oil is better than the original. The way that this perfume oil lasts all day, and the way that every single time that I've worn this without a perfume, I get compliments on this, is why this is better than the original. Yes, it's a fine fragrance mist, but there are some fine fragrance mists that perform very well. Okay, this one, it's okay. The perfume oil, I mean, I know that it smelled good because I was still smelling myself hours after. And I'm a person that is notorious for going nose blind within like the first hour of whatever I'm wearing. So the fact that this is one of the few that I can still get whiffs of myself throughout the day, I know this is long lasting. Dare I say I think this is beast mode. And this is one of the ones I wore when I first started at the job that I have now. And people didn't really know me. They didn't know me at all. But somebody wanted to compliment me on my fragrance, but they were a little hesitant. They didn't want to, me to take it on type of way. And they were just like, what you have on it? They were so just like, I'm like, you can say I smell good. I'm not scared. And I remember particularly I was wearing this, but it was a half germ sample. I hadn't bought the full thing yet. But that was one of many compliments that I had got that made me say, oh, okay, go get the full thing, baby girl. Go ahead. So love spray. And the other thing is, you know, like I said, this is my Project Ease It Up. After spraying and using this so much in the lotion, it started to smell a little medicinal. It was like I got tired of it very, very quickly. I'm still working on the body lotion. So because you don't have to use a lot of this, I don't get that medicinal smell that this can sometimes get. So that is the other reason why the perfume oil for this particular fragrance is better than the original Fine Fragrance Mist. Okay, sticking. So we're going to do some more body mist. This is Confetti Daydream from Bath & Body Works. This is a new packaging. This is a different packaging. Okay. And I bought this because I still had, I think at the time I still had the body lotion, and I still have the body lotion, but I also still had some body cream. Maybe some shower gel. And my spray I was running out, so I said, let me just get another spray. Should have known. Different packaging means it could possibly be a different scent. I think this doesn't smell as good as the other one did. It smells similar to the old packaging of Confetti Daydream, which Confetti Daydream has gone through several iterations of packaging. But to me, this one doesn't smell as good as the one in the white faceted packaging. It smells good, but not as good. So for that reason, this Daydream perfume oil from United Roots is going in my, this is better because it smells more closer to the original to me. To me personally, this smells closer to the original. I'm not saying that you need to buy this one in particular. I've had Daydream from a local perfume oil place near me, and it smelled like the original. So all I'm gonna say is, if you find that in the newer packaging you don't like the smell, try a perfume oil and you might like it better. I'm not saying it has to specifically be this one from United Roots. Like I said, I've had another Confetti Daydream from a brand here in Michigan, and it smelled like it. So that's my only caveat, is just try a perfume oil of Confetti Daydream. Y'all know I've talked about how to order from them. If you check out my men's cologne perfume oils or cologne oils video, I explained it like verbatim how I order. They don't have a website as of yet, the last time I checked, so it's not a traditional process. It's very informal. They have great products, but I always anytime I talk about them, I try to let people know so that they know what to expect. They ship quick. But it's incredibly informal. So if you want to order from them, be warned. Check out my cologne men's thing, and I talk about how I order from them. Okay, another one. This is Bahamas Passion Fruit and Banana Flower. This is another one from United Roots, Bahamas Passion Fruit and Banana Flower. So again, as far as this one, I think that they got the smell on lock. I think it's pretty spot on to the original. The reason that this one is in there is because this is another one that's stronger than a mug. This is another one that I can just do the body care and the perfume and get compliments. I mean, I'm almost about to say this leaves a sillage. Like, it's given. The smell almost might be a tad bit better. They amped up something in here. But actually, I think this is another one. This is different packaging than the Bahamas Passion Fruit and Banana Flower that I had before. So I don't know. I'm just saying, try it. And I don't think I've had Bahamas Passion Fruit and Banana Flower from anybody else. I don't think I have. So I'm gonna say, if you like the original from Bath & Body Works, I'm gonna say you need to try the perfume oil. Specifically from United Roots, only because I can't attest of anybody else doing it and it's smelling good and getting compliments and lasting a long time. All perfume oils are not made equally. So I am going to recommend, if you know you like Bahamas Passion Fruit and Banana Flower from Bath & Body Works, I'm going to recommend the perfume oil from United Roots. Okay, I think this is my last body mist. This is Champagne Toast from Bath & Body Works. I don't think I've had this in any other packaging besides this faceted collection. So this is Champagne Toast from the Scent For You. And you might be like, girl, this, you might say that this bottle is full. That's because this is my second bottle of Champagne Toast from the Scent For You. The reason why this is better than the original is, number one, it lasts on your skin and your clothes so much. This is another one that I feel like, I know for me, it performs like a perfume. And I remember even, I think this was last Christmas, my sister was here, and she wanted me to put together her like a little body care perfume routine for the day or whatever. So I came up with her whole routine. I think I told her to wear this, rub this all over her body. It was either, I think it was this one. I think it was Champagne Toast. And she definitely was getting compliments. Definitely was getting compliments that night. I know, because I was with her. And I was like, when she was getting compliments, I was like, thank you. Thank you. Yes, it was me. Thank you. I know you said she smelled good, but it was my work. So anyway, number one, because it performs like a perfume. Number two, it doesn't smell exactly like the original. It's very, very, very close. But this, I think it was Jasmine Bullard who was saying that Champagne Toast and Tutti Frutti Candy are like the same thing. And I never really got that vibe. Like, I was like, no, they're two different things. Smelling this makes me understand why she says that. Because I think, if I be honest, this is probably more a dupe for Tutti Frutti Candy or Happy Easter than, I mean, I could see why it's a dupe for that, but also, I think it has, I might be crazy, but I think it smells closer to Happy Easter Tutti Frutti Candy than it does Champagne Toast. Those two reasons are why this perfume oil, I say, is better than Champagne Toast. Champagne Toast is still a vibe, though. Still a vibe, don't get me wrong. But perfume oil is really good. So this is another like body care item. This is Sunset Glow. I just got this at the last SAS. I had it before, but I ended up giving it to my mom because I didn't care how it performed on me. But then this past year, everybody was just hyping it up, and I didn't want to miss out, so I just bought it again because it was like $3. Tell the truth, shame the devil. There was a hype going on, a wave, and I didn't want to miss it. So I got it. And I like this. I think they released it again, but in new packaging, and I like this one better than the old packaging. So yeah. So anyway, this is Sunset Glow from the Scent For You again. And I think this one is better because I think if I would have smelled this one first, I think I would have loved it. Yeah, they smell very similar, but I'm just gonna venture out and say that the Sunset Glow perfume oil is a little bit better to me than the body care. To me personally, Vanilla Mikkel, I think the Scent For You has a better version of it. Just a slight, because they smell like 90%, 95%. But I think there's just something in here a little bit more that makes me like this a little bit more than the body care. But 100% you can wear this. You can wear this together for sure. They smell very, very close. It's just a tinge of something in here that I like a little bit better. And y'all know the Scent For You, $2.50. So we don't spend more on less, sis. We don't spend more on less. Okay, so this one is a little bit, I guess, different, but this is Choco Musk from Al Rahab, and they actually have a matching perfume oil. And a lot of people said, even before I bought this, they said the perfume oil is better than the perfume, and I think I'm inclined to agree. Number one, I know it lasts longer than the Choco Musk, and Choco Musk does a good job. It lasts a good amount of time, but I'm gonna venture to say I think the oil is better than the original. I just think it feels formulated a little bit better, and I'm pretty sure this oil lasts way longer than the perfume. Yeah, it lasts longer. I will say the difference is, and here's what I think the truth is. Choco Musk is good from the first spray, right? A lot of Arabian perfumes, you have to wait, let them sit, let them dry, let them macerate, I think is the term, for a couple of months. Come back to it and get your final thoughts. Choco Musk was good from the beginning. It was a good chocolatey vanilla fragrance. It's not super complex. I recommend this to anybody. I think it has gotten better over time. It was never bad. I think it's gotten better over time. I think the perfume oil starts off how this one ends up. I think I'll say that's what the difference is. The biggest difference is by the time this sits for a couple of months to get where it needs to be, or where it could be, you know, Choco Musk Al Rahab, the perfume oil, starts off like that. And I'm still going to say the oil lasts longer than the perfume. Okay, this is Tangerine Boy from Fleur. This is not a dense video, but I have been, you know, wearing it a little bit, trying to understand the fragrance. This one is, I consider this to be a not blind buy safe fragrance, right? You just gotta ease me into this one. I'm still figuring it out. I'm still figuring out where a fragrance like this fits in my perfume collection. I'm still figuring all the logistics out, right? It smells like an orange and vitamin C, like the vitamin C medicine that you would take. I'm still figuring it out. That's why I got the travel size. This is Fragrant Body Oil's version of Tangerine Boy by Fleur. Now, tell the truth, shame the devil, it's not an exact dupe. However, I prefer their version. Their version is much more user-friendly, much more blind buy safe. The part of this fragrance that makes it difficult and me still trying to figure it out, the part of that fragrance that's in there is not in their version, which is why I like it. Yes. I think when I first sprayed this, I said this smells like, I think like the Pez candy, or like if you had like a chewable gummy vitamin C or something, like a sweet orange citrus type. I think it's ginger that's what's in this that makes it a little harsh or harder to like figure out where this fits for me. Their version does not have that. And if I would have smelled their version first and then got the original, I would have been disappointed, because I would have been expecting this because I like this, but I would have been getting this, and it would have been, so I still both described them with the vitamin C sweet orange type of thing, so they both have that. It's just whatever's at the top of this, the ginger or whatever, it just makes it difficult for me to figure out and to place it in my fragrance collection. So for that reason, Fragrant Body Oil's version, the perfume oil version of Tangerine Boy, is better to me than the original because of that. Okay, this is Oh So Sexy by Victoria's Secret. Man, my camera's about to die, so let me change the battery. Okay, so this is Also Sexy from Victoria's Secret. This is another one. I bought the perfume because I smelled the perfume oil first. And then when I got the perfume, I was like, oh, this is just okay. Now, the body spray of this is better. It's better than the perfume. I still think the perfume oil is the best. But, yeah, I just think this is definitely one that I had the oil first. Loved it so much. Eventually got the body spray and then the perfume. Yeah, to me, the perfume oil just... they smell the same, but something about the oil is just better for me. Maybe because it's stronger, maybe. And I've had, so this is from Vision That Body Oils. They do have a website. I think I still got a code with them. You can try and see if it works. So I have this one from them, and then I've had another one from, like I said, a local perfume oil place here in Michigan. So I'm not saying that you need a specific version of Oh So Sexy, like the perfume oil, but if the oil just isn't, or the perfume or the body care, I don't know if they have lotion of Oh So Sexy, but I do know they have a fine fragrance mist. If it's not doing it for you, try the perfume oil. Or even if it is, like, I put that on top of the Choco Musk. Even if you do or don't have Oh So Sexy, like the body care, I still would recommend trying the perfume oil from somewhere. I'm not saying it has to be here. I don't know. It's just, it feels better formulated to me. I want to say, I think the other version I had was a little more powdery. It was so funny. I had a friend at the time who, which I'm blessed to most, anytime I've had guy friends, they've never been like super toxic, like the toxic masculinity, which all masculinity isn't toxic, but they are forms of masculinity that are toxic. And luckily, all of the friends that I had that are guys never really care about Stop being too girly. They don't care about stuff like that. So I had the other version in my car or something. They said, girl, and they wore it all over. When I tell you, it smelled so good on them though. Like, I don't know. I think when men's natural musk combined with fragrances, it's already gonna smell different anyway. It didn't smell super feminine on him. It didn't smell like, oh, you're wearing a woman's perfume. It smelled so good on them. So I don't know. If you're a guy, or you know you got a guy friend or whomever, try the Oh So Sexy perfume oil and see how it do with their chemistry. That's all I'm saying. Okay, this is Mont Blanc Signature, which is in my Project Use It Up. And let me just say right now, spoiler alert, I'm doing terrible. I think I have reached for this perfume 3 times since I started this project. It's just not a love for me. I think it's a little too fresh for my taste. I think that's what it is. This was a blind buy. It's not a hate, but it's just like, it doesn't serve a purpose really in my perfume collection. Not me personally. So just know when I do my Project Use It Up update, terrible. Anyway, this is Mont Blanc Signature. Oh, I think I tore that up. Mont Blanc Signature from Visionary Body Oils. So this one is much sweeter, and it doesn't have that freshness in it that I don't like in the original perfume. Yeah, like this just has the sweetness and like just a hint of the freshness, but not like an overwhelming freshness that the perfume oil has. So I bought this first, and then I bought the perfume oil to help me wear it with this one to help me get some use out of it. This is another one. If I smelled the perfume oil first and then smelled this, I would have been disappointed. I was disappointed either way, but if I would have smelled the perfume oil, it's just a little bit sweeter and less fresh, and this is just like very fresh. This just gives me like bathroom air freshener vibes for some reason. It's not a love for me. So for that reason, that's why the perfume oil is better than the original to me. Okay, y'all, we getting down to the heavy hitters. We're getting down to the bangers, okay? So this is Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, okay? It's a good fragrance. It's probably for me to not love fresh fragrances, I actually thoroughly enjoy light blue. I actually get good performance out of light blue. I layer light blue with so many things, and it always works. Even if I'm doing a fresh routine and I don't necessarily have a matching perfume or like a perfume that's supposed to go, you can easily throw on light blue anytime, especially for spring and summer. Well, it's a spring and summer fragrance, but it is a genuinely good fragrance, and I understand why it gets the hype. I understand why it's been around for so long, and this is coming from someone who's not a fresh fragrance lover. So this is no slander against light blue, none at all. What I'm telling you is, this is Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue from PMA Designer Oils, which is the local perfume oil place that I was mentioning when I kept saying I got it from a local perfume oil place here in Michigan. It was from PMA Designer Oils. I always be hesitant to mention places that don't have a website because I like to recommend things that are user friendly. That's a seamless process. You go in there, you click, you check out. The reason I still mention United Roots more is because at the time they have, even though they don't have a website, they have like a Facebook page that has like all of their scents, and they have like PayPal and everything set up so you can do it. But some people don't mind going through the hassle, jumping through the hoops. Last I checked, PMA Designer Oils did not have a website. The last time I checked. If that has changed, I will put their link down below if it has changed. What I will say is their version of Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue is so good. And I mentioned their version specifically because I have had other versions, and they all smell slightly different. And to me, their version is the best. To me personally, it's a spot on dupe. It's like a 95% dupe, right? You would smell this and instantly go, oh, that's light blue. But there's just something in here that's formulated a little bit differently, and their version is my favorite. This is my second or third time repurchasing their version. Like I said, I've had other versions of light blue, and they're not bad. I would never wear them and be like, oh, I hate this, or this isn't light blue. Like, you can clearly tell it's light blue. I think the other version I have, it's more fruity at the top. You might prefer that version. You know, you do kind of, fragrance is subjective. Everybody, it's not going to always smell the same to everybody. I know this. Me personally, vanilla. PMA Designer Oils version of light blue is my favorite of all the perfume oils. And it's superior. Slightly. I ain't gonna say it's like banger, like way better. It's just slightly better than the OG for me. Oh, I don't know. It's my favorite version. Like I said, I have you might like the other version. But I'm just saying there are other versions. You might need to get your nose on them. But yeah, this is my favorite. Okay, now we getting controversial. I mean, this whole video is controversial, but so this is Gentle Fluidity Gold. I think did I show this in my dentist video? I think the dent is denting, and really I haven't worn it recently because I'm not trying to pay for another bottle of this. This bottle alone was already something, and when I buy it, repurchase it, I want the 3.4 ounce. So I'm just not in a rush to do that. So that's the only reason why this isn't gone. It's good, right? Like, when I first smelled it, I didn't understand it, but then once I started wearing it, I couldn't stop wearing it. That's why the dent is the way that it is. And also, I want to leave it because I want the juice to get a little bit darker because I feel like it's going to come alive even more. But it's good. It layers great. Even in the fall and winter, it's a good vanilla, and you know I'm not a vanilla lover. It's a very mature, sophisticated vanilla. It's really good. I can see this being someone's signature scent. No slander here for the Gentle Fluidity Gold. No slander. And I really shouldn't put this in here, but I'm going to because I'm on a mission to bring this company back alive. To at least find the founder, the owner, and figure out what happened. So every time I can mention this brand, I'm going to until we figure out what happened. Okay? This is Gentle Fluidity Gold by Elegant Body Oils. Okay? They used to be on Etsy. I only got a chance to place 2 orders, and they were all small sizes like this. When I tell you this perfume oil is so good. It's so good. Ooh! They formulated that so perfectly. Oh my God. And when I say, I am saying it's better than the original, but only by this many muches. Like, ever so slightly, right? I would use this as if they were still in business, I would use this to say, buy the perfume oil first. If you like this, you will like the perfume. It's close enough in that way where I can say use this as a reference for the original perfume. So they are that close. It's just a tinge of something. Just a smeechy tinge of something that they put in this perfume oil that makes it just a little bit better. And that's saying something because Gentle Fluidity Gold is a niche fragrance house. Like, they are a perfume house. They make perfume. That's their job, is to blend and make perfume. So the fact that I'm saying there's a perfume oil out there that's just a little bit better is a big deal. Oh, and this is another perfume oil that's beast mode. I get whiffs of myself throughout the entire day when I wear this. And I don't know, they got the tape on it, so, but basically I'm down to where the tape starts. When I tell you I use this so sparingly, I'm talking. Let me look right now and see if they back alive. I'm going to keep talking about them until somebody can give me an information, so somebody can tell me, oh yeah, this was my brother's sister's cousin's dog, family member owner, and they went out of business because they didn't feel like nobody was buying their stuff. Somebody got to know something. Even if they're witness protection, somebody got to know something about Elegant Body Oils. Please. I need them back in my life. And I have other perfume oils from them, and they are so good. I'm so sad I didn't get a chance to really go in on them because I was still sampling. It was my first time. Somebody So the more I keep talking about, I'm eventually run into somebody gonna end up seeing this video gonna say, oh yeah, that's my uncle, cousin, sister, brother on my daddy's side. And he has said that he has stopped selling them because like there's no trace. Y'all remember that show Without a Trace? That is what happened to Elegant Body Oils. They disappeared without a trace. The only reason why I know they exist is because I got a receipt and I got the product. I'm sorry for going off on a tangent. I'm just saying. Okay, calm down. I'm just saying. And I know it's wrong to rant about a product that you can't get anymore, but I'm sorry. It's just that good. Okay. Y'all already knew this was coming. But this is Young Pistachio from Kayali. This is Young Pistachio from Fragrant Body Oils. They're 100% spot on dude. There's nothing to say about that. This, you can smell them side by side. You can't tell the difference. There's nothing to talk about. That's not what this is about. This is one of the products I say, if you don't know if you're going to like this, if you don't know how you feel about this, try Fragrant Body Oils version first. It'll let you know if you want the real thing or not. That's not what we're here to discuss. The reason why the perfume oil is better than the original is because the perfume oil lasts longer than the original. I'm sorry to say it. I hate to say it. I hate to be the one to say it, but their version lasts longer than the original. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. But it does. Now, if you're like me, you just wear the perfume oil with the original. Help boost it up. They sent me the spray of it, and I've used that with it. And now that I just recently purchased the oil, I'm going to use that with it. You know, I'm going to get creative in the layering lab. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to come up with some concoctions and some layering combos. You know what I'm saying? But that is the only difference between the two. And that is, for me personally, the reason why the perfume oil is better than the original is because the perfume oil lasts longer. That's it. Other than that, they're spot on dupes. The perfume oils just last. This particular perfume oil lasts longer than the original to me. That ain't even to me. That's a fact. That ain't even no. That's fact. We're gonna do this one because I don't have. We're gonna do this one because I don't have the actual perfume. This is Love Don't Be Shy from Fragrant Body Oils. I talk about this all the time. This is one I smelled this first. I had a half dram sample, then I had a 1/3 of an ounce roll on. This is my second 1/3 of an ounce roll on. I think the other one is gone because I couldn't find it. I must have used it up. I had this for so long. This made me almost blind by Love Don't Be Shy because of how much I love this. Oh, and this is another one. Compliments every single time that I wear it. Because of this, I almost blind bought it. I smelled this in the store one day at Sephora and I said, what is this? This ain't my love. This ain't my love, don't be shy. This love ain't shy at all. So, this one, I don't have the original. I smelled it. I didn't want the original. I have flankers. So, based on that, I'm going to say, to me personally, this is what I wish the perfume smelled like. I wish it smelled like this perfume oil. It's not, they are similar, but this is much sweeter. This is the sweetness that I was expecting to get in the perfume. That's why, to me personally, Vanilla Mikkel, Love Don't Be Shy perfume oil from Fragrant Body Oils is better than the original. I don't even say nothing else. Last all day, compliment getter, beast mode. I don't need, for me right now, I don't feel like I need the perfume because, and also too, they've been saying that the last year or so, the Love Don't Be Shy is reformulated. Once it got the hype after finding out that was Rihanna's fragrance, they reformulated it and it's just not the same anymore. So after that, after finding that out and then smelling it and realizing I'm not a fan of it, I think I'm all set. Okay, now we down, this is the last two. When I tell you we down to the bangers, we down to the heavy hitters. Are y'all prepared? Okay. This is Jimmy Choo Fever, the perfume. And this is Jimmy Choo Fever, the perfume oil from PMA Designer Oils, the local perfume place near me. Jimmy Choo Fever perfume oil, I had this 3 or 4 times before I ever touched the perfume. The perfume oil is what made me want to go get the perfume. I blind bought the perfume from a third-party fragrance place. I didn't pay full price. And this perfume came in the mail and I said, it's nice, but it ain't doing what the perfume oil is doing. I have never worn this and I got a compliment. I wear this without perfume all the time. Always, 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 always get compliments on this perfume oil. This perfume oil, I'm so sorry. Oh! It's like they took this and said, y'all don't know what y'all doing. Let me show you what to do. They're similar. You can tell that this is supposed to be Jimmy Choo Fever. It's not like they're completely different fragrances. Yes, once I smell them side by side, I'm like, okay, I get it. Oh, I'm sorry. I've repurchased this 3 or 4 times, and I will always, 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 always have Jimmy Choo Fever, specifically from PMA designer oils, in my collection. I've never smelled another version from another brand, so I can't tell you nothing about it. But I am telling you, this Jimmy Choo Fever perfume oil is so good, so long lasting, so potent. I've never worn this and didn't get a compliment. Never. I wore this in the winter, summer, spring, and fall. I'm sorry. It's to the point that I don't even know if I'm going to repurchase Fever when I'm done, because Jimmy Choo Fever, the perfume oil, is so much better. I'm sorry. This is one of those ones where I had this for so many years, got this expecting this, and was just disappointed. I try not to make people feel like they need to buy certain things. I try to, if I do make you feel like that, it's because it's legit. If you like Jimmy Choo Fever, I feel like you would like this. If you don't know nothing about Jimmy Choo Fever, just try it. Just try it. I'll put all his information down below. I don't think he's got a website yet, but I know he said, I think they say they do orders over the phone or something. I don't know. Let me not lie. I can just go in store, so I'm not current on what they do or don't do. But that's all. I can't convince you no more. If you don't try nothing else from them, if you only order one thing from them, because they got a lot of stuff, a lot of good stuff. I've been shopping with them for years. That Jimmy Choo Fever. I might wear this tomorrow. Last but certainly not least, I really should get the other bottle, but I'm not getting it. This is Katy Perry Mad Love. Okay? I bought this perfume because of the perfume oil. Now, this is the original one I had. This is from PMA Designer Oils. Okay? This thing is so old, the writing is gone. Because that's how I held on to this little bit. Because this was a couple years ago, I went back to get some more. And they were like, they discontinued it. I said, I'm sorry, you said they did what? He was like, yeah, they're not making it no more. I said, but when I tell you, Mad Love, the perfume, wasn't even in the room when they were making this perfume oil. This perfume oil, me and you right here. I have never talked about this perfume on any of my platforms because I don't want it to sell out. I will never talk about this perfume oil on TikTok. Never. Never, never, never. Because if they sell my baby out again, and I held on to scraps. Okay? I have it in this from United Roots, which I don't know if they have this again from PMA Designer Oils. I have this, and I bought it again in a bigger size just in case. I'm not even out of this. I got some more left. It's right there. I got nervous that it was going to be discontinued like they discontinued PMA Designer Oils. This one. And I panic bought a bigger bottle. This perfume oil, I have never, ever, ever worn this perfume oil and didn't get a compliment. Never. Every time I wear this, it lasts me the entire day. I get non-stop compliments. And it performs so good with my chemistry. I bought this because of the perfume oil. I got this and I said, what is this? I said, what? What's this? I'm so glad I found it. I got this little bottle. I think I've talked about I need to take that back. Have I talked about this perfume on my channel? I hauled it when I did my one of my United Roots videos. I think I talked about it then, but I ain't pump and prime it because I don't want nobody to sell it out. The perfume oil people, they took this perfume and said, y'all got a good base, but y'all don't know what to do with it. Let me show y'all what to do. And they spent it and whipped it up and gave us these perfume oils. Ooh! This feels and performs like it's a $300 perfume. I'm sorry. And I would never recommend, the perfume, it would never be on my recommendations list for anybody. It's not bad, but if I would have smelled the perfume first, I would never have been interested in trying the perfume because I'd have been like, oh, it's just okay. You know, it's just okay. The perfume oil, it's life-changing. It's life-changing. That's all I can say. So, y'all, I know I'm extra. I know I'm dramatic. But I feel what I feel. That's all. I have a lot of perfume oils that I still need to get more use out of to know if I think it's better or not. Most of the perfumes in my collection that I was gonna grab, I was like, it's not better, it just smells exactly like the original. Like, I was gonna grab Vanilla Vibes from the Scent For You, but I was like, it's not better, it just smells spot on. I was gonna grab At the Beach, which is their version of At the Beach and Bath and Body Works. I was like, it just smells spot on. What else was I gonna grab? Bubblegum Pop from there. I was like, it's not smelling better, it just smells spot on. So yeah, I still need to do more experimenting with certain ones, wear them some more, because I'm sure I have some more in my collection, because I have more perfume oils than anything. Body care, perfumes, whatever, I have more perfume oils than anything else in my collection, and that's the way I like it. So those are my thoughts. Drop down in the comments, let me know, is there a perfume oil that you had either the perfume oil first and then you bought the perfume expecting it to smell like the perfume, but the perfume oil was better? Like, am I the only one that are having these experiences where they're finding perfume oils that they like better than the original? Whether you had the perfume oil first or you had the perfume first and you wanted to get the matching perfume oil, but then you found you liked the perfume oil better, whether it smelled differently, whether it performed better. Like, let me know, is this a isolated experience, or is this something that you're experiencing too? Because I don't really see people talking about this, so let me know. And also, I say this topic is highly controversial because a lot of people are fragrance, I don't want to say fragrance purists, but they don't like the concept or the idea of perfume oils because they feel like they're copying the original and like taking away from the original, you know, blah blah blah, whatever. So a lot of people just won't buy perfume oils that are supposed to be a dupe of something else. So their inspiration, their version of such and such. There's just a lot of people who won't do it, they don't care for it. But I'm gonna keep pushing and but I'm gonna always keep talking about perfume oils. I'm gonna always keep recommending. First of all, they're affordable. They're affordable, and anybody can go and get perfume oils. Perfumes can be somewhat exclusionary, they can be somewhat exclusive, and people can also be kind of elitist about perfume, and I will never identify or associate with that or that mentality. My goal is to help everybody can smell good. Okay, everybody can smell good at any price point, which also means anybody can smell bad at any price point. So I just don't believe in the notion that because it's a perfume more expensive that it's better, because it's not. There are a lot of expensive perfumes that stink. There are a lot of inexpensive perfumes that stink. So I will always talk about perfume oils because, number one, it's inclusive. Just about anybody can get access to perfume oils. So that's number one, why I will always talk about it. Number two, a lot of times the performance is better on perfume oils. I know I'm gonna get compliments when I wear perfume oils. It's just, it is what it is. So I'm gonna always talk about and include perfume oils because it's pulling heavy weight. And anytime people are like they feel like they can't get performance out of their perfumes or whatever, one of the things I recommend is perfume oils. And it's a good, inexpensive way to build your collection. If anybody say I want to start my smell good journey, where do I start? I'm gonna say perfume oils. I sure am. Before I recommend any perfume, and before I recommend Bath and Body Works, I'm gonna say get you some perfume oils. I'm gonna say go to Fragrant Body Oils, go to the Vision Nag, go to different brands, get you some perfume oils. So that's my take. That's my thoughts. I don't know why I just went off on a rant, but I did. So y'all just talk to me in the comments. Let me know what you think. Like I said, is this an exclusionary, not exclusionary, is this an isolated experience? Am I the only one that's finding that some of these perfume oils are better than the originals? And yeah, let me know, is this highly controversial? But yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you for engaging always with the content, always showing love, always support, sticking with me on this 25 days of content journey. Y'all have been there every step of the way. Everything I post, y'all like, okay, another day, we're here, we're in the building. And I love when y'all be like, oh, I'm on my way to work and I turned, you want to keep me company. Oh, I'm washing dishes and I turned. I be like, oh, that's so, okay, I'm just talking too much, but I love y'all so much. Drop down in the comments, let me know what you think. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.